Hey guys, a new one. I have a new project, so I'll be showing you how to pull apart and maybe fix this Lancer mirror from a 2008 to 2015 CJ Lancer. Same as most of the Evos and all the Lancers from the 2008 plus. But this one has issues moving around, the power mirror. So we're going to try and pull it apart, see if we can fix it. If not, it'll just be a guide to how to pull it apart. But we'll see if we can fix it and save ourselves some coin. So let's get ahead. I don't have the steps to pull this apart, but we should start with 3 screws on the bottom. So we've got the 3 screws out from the bottom, and I found a rubber boot that you can pull off as well, so that comes out. And I don't think it's going to slide over the cable, but it'll just come and sit out, unless you can try and flex it over. Probably not. But that will come off as well. Help you snake down to here. So for what most people want to do with their mirrors, if they break it and they still have the shield, or if the mirror is broken on the inside, you just get some pry tools around the outside and be super careful, because I did break a few tabs inside of this. So normally you would go throw this on your new mirror. It'll be happy days, but we're going to try and pull this screw and see what that does. Doesn't look like there's anything else. Still got these dangling here. This doesn't seem like it's moved yet, so we'll drop this and see what that does. Another trim piece here that sits here, that snaps out pretty easily. There's like a little tab there, and then that hides a screw, so we'll pull that one out and see if that drops the unit. So I've got the mirror removed here, so it's very sketchy, but you've got to tilt the mirror all the way back, and sometimes you only want to be doing this if you're replacing it, because you might damage it. But you want to tilt it back and then get from underneath on both sides, tilt it up, and then try and pop it off. There's clips here on the mirror and like locking tabs here, so you want to pull up and then just slide out. Sketchy, but it'll have to do. So I see more screws, so we'll just pull these two. These two look like they're gonna drop the harness or drop the chassis of the motor, and then there's 1, 2, 3 more screws. That probably opens up the other gears, and this one here, and the 4th middle one. So we'll see that. So the issue with this one is you press down and the motors would spin, but it wouldn't move. So maybe the gears have fallen off or it's stripped. So we'll have a see once you open up the gearbox. So we've got it apart. Here's the gearbox. There was just those screws I was talking about and a few clips at the side. I broke this one and I kept that one alive, although on the top there. But there is gears in here, and they've got threads inside with, where is it? Where did I put it? Here. This ball thing. So that goes inside and then that goes up, tilting the mirror. So what I think has happened is that the ball is coming off or something, because these gears don't look horrible. They still seem to be meshing up on the chassis of the gearbox. They're not skipping. So it seems to be good, but I'll just put it back together and see what we do. See what happens, put it back in the car, try and turn it on. Maybe it just needs a quick like pull apart, put that together. It actually has a nice build to it. So these motors, they have 2 tabs, so they just pop out. There's no clips or wires to break, no soldering. So they seem to be pretty good. So if this fails, you get a new motor. You can even get your own motor, but it'd be hard to get pins on the back, but they just drop in, drop out. Japanese engineering there. But other than that, it seems pretty good. I wound mine medium, so they wind into that and then they saw onto that, so if you drop it on, it should just sit in like that. And we'll put it back together, and then tomorrow we'll put it back in the car, see if it works. If it doesn't, then we'll just have to get a new chassis or new gearbox. This car is just going to be a parts car anyways, so don't really care about it too much. But just good to know for me and you. So we'll put it back together now. So if you want to change this, all you do is you can do it on the car as well. Just want to be careful. I don't know if this will go back on nicely now, but it should stay on. But you don't want to pull too aggressively. You want to take it slow. So obviously, I think from looking at this looks like you gotta from the top, pull it back. I'll show you. So from the top, you pull it back and then it should slide out. So you want to undo this clip, and this clip. So I started from the inside here with the pry tool and did the bottom first, which is where I made a mistake, because doing the bottom, you pull the guarding pins out. So what you should do is start from here and then work your way around the top and try and get those pins out, and it should lean back and pull out and you won't damage it. If you want to change the lens, you don't need to pull this off. This will just come off on the car. You just gotta pull from the bottom, pull out. Be careful that you don't lose the that you don't damage the mirror tilt function. If you want to pull out the unit like I did, you will have to, you don't have to if you're going to fix the gears on the car, but if you're going to change out the whole unit, this has to come off, because there is one screw at the back that holds the whole unit on. But I could have avoided breaking this and then just pop the mirror off, drop out the 4 screws holding on the plate and the cover, get a pry tool, pry it off, and then you'd have it off and you could do your gears. But other than that, that's how you pull it apart. And there should be more to come of this car. Thanks for watching, and watch some other videos. And also, this is also a post 3 months or 2 months after my last, so very bad upload schedule, just like Josh. Soon to get better, hopefully. Other than that, thank you for watching.